Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to solve question number 1, 2, 3 of exercise 8.1. Hope you have gone through the introductory lecture. If not, please go through that lecture first so that you can understand this lecture easily. So question number 1 says find the ratio of the following, and it is having 3 parts A, B and C. Part A says speed of the cycle is 15 km per hour to the speed of the scooter 30 km per hour. We have to find the ratio of a speed of the cycle to the speed of the scooter. First of all, for solving ratio, we have to see that both the quantities must be having the same unit, that is kilometer per hour, here also kilometer per hour. If that is not so, we have to convert it into the same quantity, then only we can proceed forward. Here since they have given kilometer per hour and kilometer per hour, we can proceed forward. So whatever they have given, I have written speed of the cycle is equal to 15 km per hour, speed of the scooter is 30 km per hour. Now what they want us to do, find the ratio of cycle to the scooter. So I have written ratio of speed of cycle to the speed of the scooter. Whatever is the first, we will write first its quantity, that is 15 km per hour divided by after that scooter. So we will write the quantity of scooter. This will cancel out and 15 ones are 15 twos are. So we will get 1 by 2, which can be written as 1:2. So we can say that therefore the ratio of the speed of the cycle to the speed of the scooter is 1:2. Now moving forward, we want to find 5 meter to the 10 kilometer. Ratio of 5 meter to 10 kilometer. I have told you before, here it is meter and here it is kilometer. So we will convert one of them to meter. This I will convert it into meter because it will be easy, that's why. And then find the ratio. So we will write ratio of 5 meter to 10 kilometer is equal to 5 meter divided by 10 into 1000, because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 10 into 1000 meter. Meter will cancel out. 5 twos are, and 2 into 1000 will get 1 by 2000. So 5 meter to 10 kilometer, ratio of 5 meter to 10 kilometer is 1:2000. 5 paise to rupees 5. We want to find the ratio. Same way we will proceed. Here it is paise, here it is rupees. So we will convert and write ratio of the 50 paise to rupees 5. We will write 50 paise to 5 into 100. Why 5 into 100? Because 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. So 5 will be 5 into 100. 0 will cancel out. 5 ones are 5. So it is 1 divided by 10, which can be written as 1:10. So finally we will write therefore the ratio of 50 paise to rupees 5 is 1:10. Now let me write first question number 2, then I will explain. So I have written the question. It says convert the following ratio to percentages. They have given you two questions, A and B. They are in the ratio form. We want to convert it into percentage. And in introductory lecture I have told you how to solve. Whatever they have given, it is given 3:4. We write 3:4 as in the fraction form 3/4. Multiply it by 100. If you want to convert it into percentage, you will multiply it by 100 and put the percentage sign. And what is 4 divided by 100? 4 ones are 4, 25s are 25, 3s are is 75%. Therefore 3:4 is equal to 75%. Similarly 2:3, we want to convert it into percentage form. We will write it in the fraction form, multiply it by 100 and put the percentage sign. Now 3 in the percentage form you will not be able to cut. Let it be as it is. You will write 200 divided by 3 and write it into the mixed fraction. That is, let me try and solve in mixed fraction. 3 6 are 18. 3 6 are 18. So we will get remainder as 2. This will be up, this will be sideways, and this will be down. So we will get 66 integer 2:3, 2 divided by 3 percentage. This is the mixed fraction, percentage in mixed fraction. 66 2 by 3 percentage. Now let us move to the third portion. You can also convert it into the decimal form. Percentage, decimal form percentage you can write, but we will write like this only. Now let me write question number 3, then I will explain to you. I have written the question. So let me first read out the question. Question says 72% of 25 students. Out of 25 students, 72% of them are good in mathematics. We are supposed to find how many students are not good in mathematics. They have not given us whether to find it into the percentage form or in the number form, but they have given both the numbers 25 and total number of students and also in percentage. So we will find both of them. So whatever they have given I have written here, and now I will solve. Total number of students they have given, what is it? 25. So I have written here total number of students is equal to 25. Students which are good in mathematics in percentage they have given, so I have written 72%. So therefore out of 100 how many students will be not good in mathematics? Student not good in mathematics will be 100 minus 72, it will be 28%. But we will not stay over here. We have to give the number of students which are not good in mathematics, which will not be in percentage. So what we will do? We will write the number of students not good in mathematics, which is 28%. Out of what? Out of how many? Out of 25 students, because we want to find out of 25 students. So we will write 28% of 25, and 28% of 25 can be written as 28% can be written as divided by 100 multiply by 25. 25 ones are and 25 fours are, we will be cut out. So we will left with 24 divided by 4, and in 4's table 4 ones are and 4 sevens are. So we got 7 students. So we will write, therefore number of students not good in mathematics is equal to 7. Hope you have understood this question. If not, please go through these 3 questions. We will meet with new questions in new lecture. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.